Um, well, I guess mobs don't despawn unless I'm stupid or something. Which is possible. I guess okay. We have stuff. We can recover from this. We can recover. But we're not going back down to the mine this episode. Let's just get our bearing back, get back on our feet, you know what I mean? Let's just get back on our feet. One axe. Looks like we don't have any stone, so we can get some of that. This is unfortunate. But all I can say is I'm not fighting that zombie, not after I saw how powerful he was. Also, it looked like it put us into crawl mode when he killed us, which is kind of cool, because I guess you would be laying on the ground if you were dead. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but it is kind of interesting. I guess that's all the stone we're going to get with that pickaxe. I need to stop saying I should have like an counter, like how many times I say It's getting kind of annoying for you, I'm sure. But let's not focus on that. We probably want a shovel just because that'll be useful. I mean, maybe it won't be useful, but hopefully it'll be useful. I guess we won't be getting diamonds this episode. That was my original plan, but not after I saw that zombie. That's not happening. Let's mine up a bit more stone just so we can have some on us, just in case something like that happens. See, look, my thing's in like speed motion. Like, I swear I didn't edit this at all. I just watched one of Mumbo Jumbo's really old videos, and I noticed that he also dealt with the same thing. It just randomly speeds up a ton. Like, it makes it really fast. He said it might have something to do with the game saving, because believe it or not, like, I watch old people's old episodes, which I don't know if you do. Like, sometimes when I see YouTuber, I just go back and watch their oldest videos, just because I thought that was my chest. But I guess it's kind of, because I think it would be cool, but I mean, sometimes it's cool. I'd say that a lot of people are underappreciated for their early content, because a lot of early content on a channel is actually surprisingly good. Like, people act like it's so bad, but it's really not. And I'm not going to do the cheaty thing where I go into peaceful mode and go down there and get my stuff and be like, oh, I did some mining off camera. Although I don't even know how to cheat if I wanted to in this version, unfortunately. So it's not like I would cheat even if I wanted to. I don't like cheating, though. It just, somebody said this, I don't remember who, but once you cheat once, then you're like, oh, maybe I'll just cheat again, and then you cheat again, and you're like, oh, well, I may as well just cheat again, and then eventually you get everything, and then your world isn't fun anymore, so it's not very cool. But anyways, back to my first time playing Minecraft. When I first played, I think that I built, like, a little, like, dirt house, like, because they only had survival mode, so I would basically come on there, and I would just, like, mine as much wood as I possibly could, and then make a little, like, tiny house, like, in the middle of a field, and just hide there overnight, and I'd be too scared to come out in the morning, because all the mobs had spawned, and it was just a whole cycle. I'd start a new world, and I'd basically just do that, and that would happen a lot, and then I wouldn't light anything up in my mine, so then I'd end up going down to my mine, and there'd be monsters everywhere, and they were just mean. It wasn't very fun. I mean, it was fun for me because I didn't know anything better, but now, I mean, the game has progressed so much. I keep thinking it's daytime because this torch is lighting up the doorway, so I keep looking over here and I'm like, ooh, it's daytime. Oh, wait, it's not. Psych, it's nighttime. So we have to sit here for longer. But anyways, I got Minecraft a little bit later on because I wanted to play with my friends because they all had the official version and you couldn't play multiplayer on Minecraft Lite. So I eventually got the full version of the game, which at the time was $7.99. I believe that's still how much the Pocket Edition is, which now has morphed into Bedrock Edition, as has the Xbox Edition, and I believe Console Edition, although Legacy Console Edition does still exist. And the reason I know that is not because I have a console, it's because I watch some IBX Toy Cat, who also does a ton of Bedrock stuff, and I guess he used to play on console. Which, I mean, console has a lot of world glitches, though. It'll be like, I think the worlds are like 256 by 256 or something, and there'll be like 3 woodland mansions on a world, and like a village that generates inside of a woodland mansion. It's just those worlds are so glitched. It's amazing. What is that? Is it that sheep again? Oh no, it's a skeleton. Let's back away. That's a skeleton. That's not fun. But, yeah, I mean, my first, time, I mean, I basically summed that up. I mean, I usually started worlds with my friends. I wasn't too into playing on my own. And when I did play on my own, I'd play in creative mode just because, I just liked creative mode. I thought it was fun to experiment with all the blocks because at the time I was like, wow, how could there be this many blocks in this game? And nowadays, they looked like nothing, but like that 100 blocks that they did have, I was like, wow, this is so many blocks. I remember my strategy used to be like with my friends, we would get like some wood, and then we just got into a cave and just like explore caves for just like hours on end, and just like mine up ore for like hours, and then we just end up like leaving the world, never coming back, because that would just be what the whole world was. So that's what we do, and my first experience. Some people talk about the Nether reactor core, which was originally this thing that generated some Nether stuff, so you could get some Nether stuff since the Nether didn't exist in that edition of the game. Because obviously you still wanted, like, I guess you didn't really want Netherrack, but you could get some of the mob drops so you could find there and stuff. So it was a pretty cool place. But you could also get a lot of you could also well, first off, it was very expensive to get in. You had to put, I feel like it was like somebody just talked about this in their video, but I feel like you had to put like a bunch of gold blocks around a Nether reactor. It was really expensive, but you could basically could make a Nether reactor core that made it so you could go to the like a little mini Nether, or something like that. I probably don't remember it correctly, but my first experience with that is I remember me and my cousins, whenever we'd play, would be like, "What? Why is this thing so expensive? What even is this?" And that was like quite a few years ago. So I had no clue at the time, but now I realize that was a Nether core. To me, it looked like a steering wheel or something, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's what it looked like to me. So I was like, what is this? It was very weird to me. But let's go outside. Hopefully there aren't any mobs. Let's chop some trees just because we're kind of poor on wood right now. Oh, it's a red flower. How nice. Too bad you can't make a red bed. The lighting glitches up there. Yikes. But let me continue on my story. There were like me and my friends would also start survival worlds, and we would all just like build a big house on an island. I remember we searched forever to get the perfect island seed because like we weren't using like Google or anything because that wasn't really a thing that you did back then as much. Let's see if we can get some meat. Yes, finally we can replenish health if we need to. That's really nice. We'll probably do some hunting and wood collecting. But also I used to play creative, but also I remember I used to be so incredibly scared of Herobrine, because he would I think that not my friends but my cousins would prank me, and they would like, I think that they would use their account and they'd name themselves Herobrine as their gamer tag, and they would prank me and come up to me and like scare me, I guess it was, and they would just fly up to me and then like fly away. They did a kind of bad job with the acting, but I guess they were trying to be scary, which is kind of funny. But it was scary for me at the time, but I realized that it was them not too long after. Actually, that's kind of a lie. It was kind of a long time before I realized that. But let's collect as many random resources as possible because it's kind of cool to have this stuff. Just because. Oh, a cow. Just because it's nice to have. Can you crit hit stuff? Nope. But you can spam stuff. That's nice. But not too long. Well, actually, it was a pretty long time after that. But after that, I installed Java Edition on my on my old Mac Mini. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically, I mean, it's what it sounds like. The wool just pops right off the sheep. That's hilarious. Oh, a pumpkin. We need that pumpkin. We need that. Can you even grow those? Yeah, we need that. What time of day is it? Okay, it's like not even noon yet. I use the sun to see what time it is a lot. But let's get those pumpkins. I want those pumpkins. Those are cool. Let's get this chicken on our way too. I just realized I picked up some feathers earlier. And I just realized those were totally those are from a zombie. I don't know if you can grow these things though. Is the axe not the preferred tool? What if you use like, it seems a tiny bit faster, but maybe, I'm not sure. That's probably enough. 4 pumpkins. There's plenty of that. Let's chop down this tree. Gotta get as much wood as possible, even though I keep talking and distracting myself. I'm still shocked that I got to episode 3 of this series, just because, like, the longest series well, I guess I did do a Realm series, but that doesn't really count, because I didn't really talk in that or anything. You probably haven't seen it just because it was, like, they were my oldest videos on this channel. Not that my channel's older than, like, a couple months, but, believe it or not, I do have old videos. I believe this is my 31st video, which isn't that many videos, but it's a lot more than some people. Like, people nowadays can just make a short and get, like, hundreds of subscribers easily, which, I guess, good for them. I might just be a bit jealous, but I do feel like that is a little bit crazy. I kind of miss the days where you had to work hard for your subscribers and not just use, like, tricks, but I guess it does make it so that it does add an aspect of intelligence to the system, which is always good. Like, intelligence in terms of, like, knowing how to get subscribers and stuff. Like, you look at Mr. Beast, he has, like, millions of subscribers, and I know, like, every YouTuber mentions Mr. Beast. I'm sorry, but, I mean, he is pretty successful. You can't argue that. Even if, you disagree with, him. Although he does do a lot of nice charity work. If you, believe in that kind of thing, which I hope you do, because charity work is good. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to give blood just because I'm kind of scared of shots and stuff, but, yeah. So can you make pumpkin seeds? No, you can't. Oh my gosh. Does it obstruct your vision? Oh yeah, it does. I don't even know if they're Enderman in this version, so that might be completely unnecessary. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm surprised that we've gotten this stuff. I'm gonna try to design with trapdoors. Oh, boats exist. That's cool. I guess trapdoors don't exist. That's kind of disappointing. It just gets dumped on the ground. I guess we could use some cobble and gravel, because their textures look pretty similar in this version of the game. I mean, they don't nowadays, but I guess in these days they did. I'm thinking, let's start with a basic, doorway. We can do that. Obviously, we have to do the overhang with that, because we don't want the gravel to fall. We could put, oh, I like how this, I want it like this. Yeah, that's how I want it. And then we can have some gravel right there, and then we can have this. I'm just trying to texture this, because texturing your builds, I mean, it takes extra time, and sometimes I don't do it out of pure laziness, but it's definitely worth it. I would recommend it every single, like, build, for every single build. Texturing, like, you can't beat texturing, honestly. Like, you just can't. Like, it's just good. Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't use texturing, you're either lazy or you have no taste in builds. But, yeah, I don't mean to be mean. I just realized I can just mine up the gravel with my shovel, which is a pretty dumb realization, but I guess it is a realization. I don't know what we're going to build the floor out of. Oh, yeah, I totally know, actually. Sorry about that, backups notification up in the corner. I don't know if you can even see it. Probably won't, in the video. I should just turn off notifications when I record, but I'm not smart enough to do that. That's kind of a rip-off. You get, like, no slabs back. I guess that's why they invented the stone cutter. I need 2 more of those. This is probably not even going to be enough. That's not fun. I guess we can do a little bit of this. As you can probably tell, I'm just making a little shack out here just so that we have a little place to... Oh, that's not very fun. That is extremely not fun. Oh, you can't do that. You can't. I think that this shack is really coming along. Originally, this was going to be all 1 episode, but now that it's getting to be this length, I think it'll probably be 2 episodes just because it's kind of long. Since I've been keeping the episodes to like 10 or 15 minutes just because that's what I've been doing. And sorry about my microphone. Honestly, it's just bad. I need to get a new one. I just haven't gotten around to it, like buying a new one. I'll probably get one from like Amazon or something, but I haven't gotten to it. But I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. I think that we've made some good progress. We've put up some of that shack out there. I know we haven't made a ton of progress, and we're not gonna be like green here, like time lapsing it out, building some like massive like castle or something on our first episode. But like we've made a start. We've definitely made a start in the past few episodes. I feel good about it. Hopefully you do too. Thank you so much for watching. Every view counts, and definitely leave a comment if you want to, because I really like to know your feedback. So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and a like is always greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. See you next time.